We've got a mega movie summer to discuss. We've got some SNL on the horizon. There's some Jurassic Park survival out there. Let's see. We've got Rebirth images galore. And we're going to take a look at a certain toy. All that and more. I am Brad Jost, and this is a lot to talk about in Let's Talk Jurassic. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting there for a little bit. Just trying to get this posted on different platforms because I never got around to doing it. Because as always, I am here last minute preparing all of the topics for tonight, all of the notes and pulling up all the images and, of course, promoting it as we speak. So it's just been one of those nights, as always. So I appreciate everybody for sticking around and coming over here and dealing with whatever this show is each and every week. Getting this posted over on what was that? I don't even know. Facebook. But anyway, we're back. Welcome back, everybody, to another Let's Talk Jurassic, your weekly live stream here from the Jurassic Park Podcast. So thank you, everybody, for returning back, like I just mentioned. You're a key part of these live streams each and every week, and I appreciate it. It's going to be fun, I think, moving into, Rebirth season, which I feel like it's, like, really officially a thing now. Like, it really feels official. And also, if you're new here, welcome. This is kind of chaotic as it is each and every week, but that's just the way it is. And then to all of our lurkers out there, keep doing you. I'm going to try to pull up the Knicks game while I'm talking. I got to turn my phone around, apparently. They were losing last I checked, and it wasn't very pretty. But yeah, let me turn that down because now you can probably just hear that. Anyway, let's see who's in the chat here tonight. We have a super chat here from Jurassic Souls. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. What's something you are hoping to see in the second Rebirth trailer? 20 points down. That's not good, Nix. What you doing? You could have like moved on tonight. I know you got 11 minutes here, but like, come on. Anyway, what would I hope to see in the second trailer? Well, first off, let me say about second trailer. I was really hoping one would pop up like yesterday or today. That was kind of my hopes. Just because I saw the Superman trailers coming out, I'm like, all right, that came out today. And I don't know, did they release tickets with that trailer? I didn't see. But I was hoping that we'd get like one of those like ticket release trailers where they do all that. So hopefully soon, maybe tomorrow, who knows? But I'm excited for whatever and wherever it pops up. But what would I like to see in it? I want to see a lot of stuff. I want to see, I don't know. I guess I don't want to see a lot of stuff. I want them to continue doing what they're doing. And I've said it 1,500 times recently, but keep doing the same thing. Keep showing us those same scenes, maybe expanding them out just a little bit. And I think they've been doing that consistently. So I'm hopeful that they will continue that trajectory. I do want to see more of the Distortus Rex. I mean, at this point, it's not a secret like anymore. There's nothing secretive about it. I do wish they would have kept that more secret, but they've kind of just gone all out with the Distortus Rex. Not sure why. Interesting marketing tactic. Are they trying to weed people out ahead of time? Are they trying to let people know so that they're ready? That's what my assumption is. They're trying to really let people know, like, this is what you're going to expect, and we want you to love it. You can still love this creature, this weird thing, So I do want to see more of that now that it's like fully out in the open. Toys are out there and stuff. So maybe we could get more of that. That'd be nice. I would like to see a raptor. I think that would be good to see a raptor in the trailer. And lastly, I do want more from the family. I think that's something I definitely want to see, is more of... Well, I guess they did give us a story trailer right off the bat, which was nice. But I do want to see like what the family dynamic is and what's up with them, because we didn't really see much of them in the trailer. So that's what I'm looking for. So thank you, Jurassic Souls, for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. You're awesome. You're the best. Who else is here? Spino Rex 123. Good evening, y'all. Who else is super excited for all the Rebirth toys? I mean, as the group chat knows. What's up, Greg? I didn't get no hats for the clubs. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. But if you don't, you're out of the loop. But I also didn't pick up any Rebirth toys. I got the shirt, bro. I got the shirt. That's what I got, okay? I'm supporting with the shirt. I got the shirt on. It doesn't go much lower. But I got the shirt, okay? And I just saw a whale jumping, and I thought that was Rebirth for a second. I was like, oh, that's the shot from the exclusive photos. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been very excited about the toys. I don't know. But Jurassic Tree is here. What's up? We've got Carlos here, looking forward to for the colossal Mosasaurus. There's a lot of in that colossal Mosasaurus. Yeah, that would be cool. That's gonna be cool. I think that'll be cool. What was the other one? Was there another one I saw? Oh yeah. Spinosaurus. More with the S's. I'm excited for that one. Even though it looks kind of funny, but I'm still into it. Greg's looking forward to the human packs and vehicles. Yeah, I am looking forward to those. I think I will be down for the humans with, adjacent dinosaur, whatever. I'll get that, but yeah, I'm not too hyped for the regular dinosaur packs and things like that. I don't know. What's up, Yaroslav? How's it going? Good to talk to you yet again today. And I'm sorry, I forgot to listen to I meant to listen to your message before, because I was in the middle of working and I didn't get to respond. And yeah, so my response will be in the recording I'm doing later in the Forcecast. So listen there. No, I'm kidding. But what's up, LM1? How's it going? Aquarium Master just got Rebirth figures today. It's awesome to see people getting their Rebirth figures. And part of me does want one of them, but I don't know. You got that shirt. Look, I know you got that shirt. You got to get that shirt. I know you got that shirt. I don't got that hat though. That's the important part. Jurassic Joey, what's going on? Yeah, we know pretty much every angle and blade of tall grass in the movie. Yeah, and that's all we need to know. That's it. AHQ made it. Molossasaurus. That's how everything looks in my head, when I'm reading dinosaur names with whatever the buzzword is next to it. That's just what it looks like to me. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, we got a lot to talk about tonight. So just first off, wanted to remind everybody about our episode this week, which also thanks to Yaroslav. You were the first person to let me know. Why is it so far down? Let me throw this up here. I think you were the first person to let me know this week that when I uploaded the episode, it uploaded incorrectly. So I don't know what was going on there, but I uploaded the episode and it cut off 30 minutes maybe or so of the episode. So if you have the episode downloaded, and it says 52 minutes for episode 414. Go delete that one, re-download it. It should be like an hour and 20-something minutes or so. Yeah, and it should say that right there. Yeah, 121.57. So there, it's all fixed. It's all better. And you can find it now on all the platforms. But I hate it when that happens. It's so frustrating. Sometimes uploading a podcast is not the easiest thing in the world. You think it should be seamless and you just press play. Or you not play, but you just press upload and you put all your information in there and then you hit that upload button and it should go out perfectly normal. Some reason it just doesn't. Sometimes it's rare, but like every now and then you'll find like an episode cut short and I'm like, ugh. And then I don't know because I don't listen back and I don't check and I gotta start double checking the time stamp on there so I know. But please go listen to that episode. It is with myself and Caleb Burnett. It is another Dino Score, the music of the Jurassic Park franchise episodes. So we discussed all of Alexandre Desplat and his like backstory, his previous scores and things like that. And of course, the sample that we heard in that Rebirth teaser for the score. And then, of course, we discussed like some of the music that we heard. I kind of dove into the catalog a little bit. I wanted to hear what like his stuff sounded like that most sounded like Jurassic. So from the stuff that I did listen to, which was not everything, but I did my best and I found a few key pieces that sounded a lot, or at least very Jurassic. So hopefully everybody enjoys that episode. The Dino Score ones are always some of my favorites. So go check out that episode on the feed. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into all the news for today. I'm going to need my headphones, I think, for this episode today. Let's see, what's up first? All right, we're going to go over to Rebirth. No, not Rebirth. Universal Parks, boom. I don't know what's going on. But we have, let me pull up my press release that I got in the email here. We have a press release here from Universal Studios Hollywood. This is the Mega Movie Summer, featuring exciting new entertainment, dining, and merchandise to deliver the best summer day in LA, beginning Friday, June 13th, and continuing daily through Sunday, August 10th. I'm on the cusp of like either hitting that August 10th date or completely missing it by like a day. And I'm frustrated and like, I got to figure out like our trip, but like, I would love to see whatever's going on here. So as you can see, this is just a little, this is only like the things that they showed for Jurassic really. But there was other images and other things that I just didn't include. But for the Jurassic highlights, we have, let's see, highlights to follow are Jurassic World The Ride featuring Mosasaurus Splash. I don't really need to read that. It's just a synopsis of the ride. I don't really understand, actually. Now that I'm reading it, I'm kind of like confused a little bit. So Jurassic World The Ride featuring Mosasaurus Splash. Okay, I didn't really connect these dots before. It says, inspired by Universal Pictures' highly anticipated movie Jurassic World Rebirth, opening in theaters July 2nd, roars to life within the theme park's popular dinosaur-laden thrill ride. The iconic 84-foot water drop at the ride's finale will reverberate with the menacing roar of a Mosasaurus. 4 new spitter dinosaurs will join the melee, and water geysers will erupt to shower guests. Okay, so it really, what it sounds like is a nightmare of a finale where you get absolutely drenched and do not want to be wearing a Spirit jersey on the ride, as the person standing here is. So that is a cool looking Spirit jersey. I do like that. That does look pretty cool. They also say that an all new adorable dinosaur from Jurassic World Rebirth will join Blue the Velociraptor, Juliet the Triceratops, and Baby Tango. I'm going to assume it's, what's the name of that dinosaur? The Aquilops? What's its name? Like Rosita or something like that? What's the name of that dinosaur? Somebody in the chat, let me know. It's a Molossasaurus, maybe? No, I forget what the name of the dinosaur is, but Rose, something like that. I'm pretty close, I feel like. But I'm assuming it's that dinosaur because that's like the cute, new adorable dinosaur. These highly realistic, lifelike dinosaurs will engage with guests, blah, blah, blah. A larger-than-life photo op of a Spinosaurus dinosaur will welcome guests to step into a thrilling scene from the film for a memorable photo for instant social postings and an inspiring scavenger hunt game featuring Compy. Okay, weird way to put it. Dolores, that's it. Sorry, I was not right at all. I guess I kind of got like the Spanish adjacent, I guess, there. So I don't know. Aquilops, yeah, I knew it was the Aquilops, but I could not think of Dolores. But it says this inspiring scavenger hunt game featuring Compy will entertain visitors while keeping them on their toes. So a larger-than-life photo op of a Spinosaurus dinosaur. Do we think, are they just taking the Spinosaurus that's like, I think it's on the back lot, right? Is it still out in the back lot? I don't know, but it's been a while since I've been on it. But are they just taking that JP3 and bringing it out? So like you can do a fake, hey, here's a photo op from the movie. Not the same Spinosaurus, but it's a Spinosaurus. Or have they like commissioned a Jurassic World Rebirth Spinosaurus? I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking at the TV here. But yeah, I think that's an interesting question. We got to wait to see there. Jurassic Cafe will serve up a sampling of new prehistoric delicacies. Oh my God, I was trying to say delicacies. That's not what it said. Delicacies. Plus Isla Nublar, or Isla Nublar, new bar. Man, hey guys. I can read. I just do it poorly. All right, where were we? Let's go back to this one. Man, plus Isla New Bar will feature new cocktails. The thing that's wrong with my brain is that, like, I read Isla Nublar, and then when I read that, I knew it was wrong, and I was like, oh, they got it wrong. It's supposed to be Isla Nublar. And then when I reread it, I'm like, oh, wait, no, they got it right. I got it wrong. So they got these new cocktails, the Jurassic Water Rebirth. Don't name it that. I'm sorry, Universal. I love you. That sounds horrible. Ugh. I don't want to drink that. And Spicy Jurassic Paradise. Okay? I can kind of read that one. So there's the things for Jurassic. There's also Jaws 50th anniversary stuff. It looks like Back to the Future 40th stuff. We've got Wicked popping up there for a little bit for photo ops and things. How to Train Your Dragon. Live action stuff is going to be there. More food stuff. Fast and Furious. Hollywood Drift. Construction continues. Voodoo Donut featuring the cleverly named Donut Go in the Water, inspired by Jaws, plus Little Stepper and Big Stepper treats, inspired by Jurassic World Rebirth. Little Stepper and Big Stepper. What's that? I hit the wrong button. What is that? Little Stepper and Big Stepper treats? Is that like, does like Voodoo Donut have something that like aligns with that? Caleb, I don't know. Maybe you can answer this since you're here. Hey, by the way. But this information about these treats that are going to be at Voodoo Donut out in Hollywood City Walk, they're saying that Little Stepper and Big Stepper treats inspired by Jurassic World Rebirth. I don't know what that means. What is a Little Stepper and Big Stepper treat? Does that have something to do with the movie, or is that something to do with just a treat? I don't know. Maybe you've been out to Voodoo Donut out there. I don't know. I haven't been to Voodoo Donut in Orlando in a while, but might have to bring me in. Let's see. Universal Cinema, AMC Theaters, the ideal location to watch Rebirth. Actually during this time period, so that's cool. Different sizes of donuts? I don't know. Maybe. But it's like... So I wasn't sure if it was like a Little Edie, Big Edie kind of deal. Or if it's like a sizing deal, like you're saying. Like, is it like some sort of treat name? I don't know. But that, yeah, footprint-shaped donuts, maybe. But yeah, that's the information there for Mega Movie Summer. Excited about that. Hopefully I can be there. Dude, I'll be like right there. Be right there. Like at that time was planning to go anyway. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I really want to see that Back to the Future food or whatever it is they've got out there. But we'll have to wait and see. But that is that. Let's move on to the next one, which is going to be, I don't know. I didn't do enough notes here, so making it up on the fly. Is it going to be SNL? No, it's going to be CCXP. Let's go ahead and drown down the audio here for a second while I put my headphones on. Sound effects down. And we've got a video to play here. Let's play through. Is it? Nope. Let's hit this. Nope, can't hear it. Can you guys hear it? Oh, wait, I have it muted.
If Mexico was the place where dinosaurs took their final...
Let me restart that. And let me hit the volume again, apparently.
Was like the ultimate danger zone for dinosaurs. This is a fact because a meteorite hit on the Yucatan Peninsula and took out all of the dinosaurs.
If Mexico was the place where dinosaurs
took
their final bow, we thought it would make the perfect spot to unveil the newest chapter, Jurassic World Rebirth.
Let's face it, we know Mexico has passionate fans out there. So that's why we're super excited to announce that we'll be hitting up Mexico City for CCXP to share all the details about this new movie.
Yes, get ready for an experience where we're going to dive into all the exciting news of this new film, where our characters are off on the most nail-biting quest this saga has ever seen. Come on!
It's going to be a wild ride.
Looks
so
wild.
Mark your calendars. We will see
I'm
you
marking
at
it.
CCXP, because if Mexico is where it all went down for the dinosaurs, it's only fair that it marks the beginning of this new era of the franchise.
Do you know that millions of years
I love
ago,
that.
Mexico
I love
was
them getting into the idea of like doing stuff like that, focusing in on like the history of dinosaurs. That's kind of cool, and doing something a little bit different. I don't know how much exposure like Mexico has gotten with other films and promotional tours and things like that, so that's pretty cool. Got Major Cooper vibes. Why? Because he's like he's got his hands like crossed like this. That's a Cooper thing for sure, right? They met at their church. Do we think that they're gonna wait until then to do the trailer? Do you think we're gonna get a trailer before now and then, or are we gonna have to wait? 2 more weeks or whatever? I mean, I would love it to be before that, but I could fully understand if they want to wait until this and showcase a new trailer in front of a presentation with a lot of people. That could make a lot of sense. Or they could show a trailer now and then do like a small scene or something like that for the people at CCXP. That could be something as well, I guess. But yeah, if they want to wait for a trailer until then, it's fine with me. Do what you got to do. Of course, I'd love one like tomorrow or even closer, but who knows? Yeah. So that's for Jurassic World. Renos. I love all the different names for this movie. Renaissance, Rebirth, Renos. I don't know how you say it. I am not Spanish. Obviously, as Caleb knows, I'm not French either. So can't pronounce any of these things. But yeah, so that's that. I don't think many of us are going to be down there, but who knows? Maybe. But that's that. So keep an eye out. Look out for that. Hopefully some good information comes out of that. That'll be cool. We'll see. Let's move on to the next one, which is Caleb. You're on the mark here. SNL. Maybe it's going to be on SNL. Who knows? It's playing through probably for y'all. Not for me. Hold on. Let me put my headphones back on. Let me mute this down. Yeah, Caleb, I don't know French. I don't know Spanish. I don't know anything. I know this language barely. Okay? Let's go over to this again. Let's cut out here for a second, and I'll raise my volume here, and we'll hit play again with the volume. This one's a little bit personal, guys. This one hits home. Okay?
I believe it's the last show of the year.
I know.
What are you going to do this summer?
Oh, I'm going to take my cat Cubby to Paris.
That's adorable.
Cute. Oh, did you hear that?
Mikey.
It's what it is.
ScarJo!
That's Claire's
It's
line.
Cool to have you host.
I think this is Alexandre Desplat's score right here.
Hey, babe. I had a sketch idea I wanted to pitch you. Maybe it's one where we, I don't know, finally kiss? No! Ow!
Thanks, Sarah.
Anytime, Scarlett.
That was just a tranquilizer, right?
Oh, I have no idea. Che just handed this to me and said, take care of Jost.
I'm offended. Okay? Take care of Jost. That's my brother. You just took care of my dad. That's my uncle right there. Okay? You understand me? I'll just take care of my nephew. All right? Jeez, SNL, come on. Anyway, no, obviously that's not the real score. That was completely a joke, Caleb. Come on, you know me better than that. But no, I am looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, we got some new reaction gifs there for sure. Can't wait to see it. I gotta turn it down. I'm sorry. It's been probably playing for y'all. But yeah, my apologies. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. Should be fun, and look forward to it. I don't know if we'll have a trailer by then, but we'll have her at least joking about it, and there will certainly be a dinosaur skit or something like that. There's got to be synergy. There's got to be some connective tissue. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I look forward to that. I don't need these on, I don't think, anymore. Bro, the Knicks are getting killed here. This is their worst game yet, I think. Dude, I can't catch a break with this franchise, you know, like I said, they're finally inviting a Jost to a premiere. Just not this one. Yeah, she's my sister-in-law. She's my mother-in-law. She's my nephew-in-law's wife. I don't know. One of those, for sure. Obviously. There he is right there. It's my first dad removed. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. We're still talking Rebirth here, even though it says Universal Parks and Resorts because I can't change anything. There we go. Let's go to Jurassic World Rebirth images here from Entertainment Weekly. Hit us up with more pictures. If anybody hasn't seen any pictures from this movie yet, we've got them. We got them. It just became a different kind of movie. So I don't think I've read this at all. I don't know what it is, but I've seen pictures. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. But here we've got a first picture here. Again, love that it's just another shot from the same scenes that we've seen. Very cool. Let's see here. He remembers sitting in a massive room inside Universal's headquarters with Steven Spielberg, the father of the franchise. Home Alone reference for everybody. Everyone began spitballing their pie-in-the-sky pitches for the three main characters. Zora Bennett, Duncan Kincaid, Dr. Henry Loomis. I'm not going to say all the rest of it. Edwards says it felt like at least one of them was going to be an A-lister. There were your obvious names floating around, and then at one point Steven said, well, if we don't give it a Scarlett, she's going to kill me because she's been pursuing a Jurassic film for ages. My eyes lit up. And that's Edwards speaking there at the end. Dude, I know, dude. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. I'll get there. Don't worry. Here's an exclusive angle from the movie here. But here she is holding the rope. Hold the rope. Just say rope. Okay. So I just scream at you. Oh, an Indiana Jones quote. I'm something else, I guess. Let's see here. The filmmaker comments, it's hard not to think of somebody better than Scarlett. Now, having worked with her, it's really clear why she's had the career she's had, and she's never been out of a limelight, as well as being an excellent actress. Anything else here? Johansson explains over email, Zora has had a long career in the military and in private security. She is someone who has dedicated her life to service and to helping people. She has experienced a lot of loss, yet she maintains a lot of positivity and humor, even when things are hard. I wanted her to have a lot of sparkle. She is someone everyone wants to hang out with. She's a good-hearted person and a loyal friend. Of course, David gave her a lot of gusto in his amazing writing. I just added my part to bring her to life. Yeah, pretty much similar quotes. Like every time I read one of these quotes, I have a hard time, like, deciphering what quote I'm reading because they're all so similar. They're all so similar. So I'm like, I feel like I've read this one before, but I don't know. It's changed slightly. So yeah, but we've heard a lot of this stuff before, and I find it hilarious that she just emailed this over. It's so funny. Was it her? Was she actually sitting there like, Zora has had a long career in the military and in private security? Or did like her publicist just email that over? Here's another picture. Was it the last one? Okay, yeah, we saw that. Oh, well, there's some games on my screen there that you can look at because my daughter downloads way too many games. Here we go. We've got Isabella Delgado, Ruben Delgado, Teresa Delgado, Xavier Dobbs in Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah, Audrina Miranda, Manuel Garcia Rolfo. We've got Luna Blaze and David Iacono. And yeah, this is again a new angle and a good angle here because it's not just exactly the same thing. It's slightly different. Now she's in the water instead of where they're standing. Now they are there, which is nice. It's a new addition. They look like cardboard cutouts, but I'm sure they're real people. But, whoa, zoomed. Fully zoomed. Look at that. How do I get out of this? Is she like sneaking around like the sleeping T-Rex that's kind of like half in, half out of the water? Or like in the water, like kind of like an elephant or a rhino or something would do? That would be kind of cool too. Just like sleeping in the water. So, oh my gosh, there's still more. It says, blah, blah, blah. She's super keen. That's not what we do whatsoever. Romantic triangle stuff. That kind of infected all the little decisions, and it became a different kind of movie. Good. I'm glad they're not kind of jumping to that at the finale of the movie. Just a kiss. Hopefully not. It doesn't seem like it, at least. I got made aware of that, as you get made aware of all sorts of things when you're making a Jurassic film. But no, I wasn't aware of it actually going into it. And that's in regards to the Claire's like heels and stuff like that. Like, I just hate how it's like written out here. That Howard's Claire Deering was forced to run through the jungles of Isla Nublar in heels. No, nobody forced anybody. As far as I know, it was Bryce's decision to include that fully. So, to go down that route at least and to approve it. So that's what the character would do. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And it was her decision, so why not? But yeah, still talking about that 10 years later. 10 years later. It says military, blah, blah, blah. A lot of effort went in to make it feel like a soldier in the movie, but in a way that has some femininity to it. The fate of any future Jurassic films beyond Rebirth might as well be locked away on some dino-infested island, but it's fair to say Johansson now continues in a tradition of Sam Neill, Pratt, leading in charge of this new era, a rebirth, if you will. Scarlett's character probably does share a little bit with Sam Neill in terms of the adventure side. She's got this backstory. I don't want to ruin it for people, but I was half waiting for the studio to cut these scenes out. They were very emotional, serious scenes between her and Mahershala in the movie that you don't necessarily expect. There's quite emotional stuff in the setup with these characters. The hope is that you care about them without the dinosaurs. Yeah, that's cool. I'm excited to see if there are like flashbacks and stuff of this backstory. That could be cool. You know, I really hope it's not like what she had to do throughout the MCU and just talk about Budapest and like, you remember that thing in Budapest? And it's like, oh my God, Budapest. Like it just that, and it's still literally still going into Thunderbolts. So I hope it's a little bit like treated better like that. That they'll actually like give us that backstory instead of just alluding to things across the movie. But yeah, there it is. I didn't show this image, but again, something we've seen, just expanded on a little bit. And I just want to take a look at this because they are looking into a cage, I would assume. It looks like a cage. Is this kind of like a loading paddock kind of thing? Kind of maybe like what we saw in Dominion. No, not Dominion. In Fallen Kingdom, something like that. But I'm just looking at their eye lines because, like, except for Mahershala, bro, he's like, I didn't get the memo, dude. Where am I looking? Everyone else is like probably staring up. I mean, he's questionable. Yeah, he's kind of looking forward, it looks like. So the two of them are looking forward. 3 of them are looking up. But yeah, there's a lot of upwards looking here. So I don't know what's in there. It almost looks like they're just looking at the pole. Like, how big of a room is this? I don't know. But there's that. Let's take a look at some more exclusive imagery that you've never seen before. This time from Screen Rant. Does anything load? All right, here's a very, very new. You've never seen anything like this one from this angle. Absolutely not. Definitely. Let me, since we're here, let me look it up. Because I think it was from the Variety. No, I'm sorry. It was, let's go over to Blue Sky real quick. And we'll bring up Muslim Mill's post. Because I know he had shared it a few days ago. Let's see. I believe it was in one of these posts, but let's just confirm. Yep, here it is. All right, so going back to that Jurassic World Rebirth. This is from Empire Magazine. I'm sure this was exclusive to them. And then exclusive to Screen Rant. The beginning. Like 2.5 seconds prior. Dude, that camera whips, man. Is it just gonna like do that? I'm looking at this. He's jumping in. Oh, he's going out, and I gotta go over here. Drone just moves over there, dude. Or is it just like, it's like that. It just cuts. Probably just a cut. But like, come on, dude. This is not exclusive. What are we doing? What are we doing? Now this feels more exclusive. I like this. This is a better looking image. Again, not too dissimilar, so I appreciate that. We've got that vehicle there, the electric vehicle that they've referenced, and you can tell here these are electric pumps. Whoops. Go back. They look like regular gas pumps, but yeah, they're just, you can tell that's the part where you put the charger port back in, and you got the wire here. So, charged my fair share of electric cars. We have 2. But yeah, so there you go. Electric cars. You know, something about having an electric car. So my car is electric, and I want it to sound as electric as possible. And I know like people hate that sound, but to me, that sound is Jurassic. Like that sound is Jurassic Park. Your electric tour vehicle riding through Jurassic Park. That is so Jurassic to me. And I love hearing that as I'm cruising. There's no vehicle sound other than your tires just like rolling on the cement. And then you hear the hum of the car. That's so Jurassic to me. So I appreciate them for continuing the electrical vehicle, continuance here. So I appreciate that. But again, to reiterate, yeah, and you're right. This is everybody's saying here. Yaroslav says like CG looks so good, and I said that last week or whenever we talked about this. Like I think if you go back to my live stream, there's a video of me going like this. That's a real whale. That's a real dinosaur. They actually shot that. That's real life. That's real. That's exactly what I did last week. It's so good looking. This shot, not as good looking because you're just not getting that like fidelity like you are here. Like that's phenomenal. This one, still good looking. Still, yeah, it's you can still believe it, but like that secondary shot is so much better. But yeah, it looks so good. Such a great sequence, such a great shot. So yeah. That shot is at the gas station. Is probably the Raptor Mutadon scene. Yeah, I would assume. Because there is that like convenience store thing. So maybe it's there. I don't know. But I thought that was like daytime. Wasn't that daytime? We're at the end here. So let's move over. Since we're at the end, let's go to some Mattel toys, and we're gonna talk about the Distortus Rex, and the toy that is now out there, which I have not ordered. The Distortus Rex. I pulled up Jurassic Edition's post here. I had just like logged on to Instagram, and I was like, this is the first post that came up. So I was like, oh, let's just showcase this one. So I know a lot of people have been getting it, and I know there's probably some good reviews coming out soon. So keep your eyes peeled. I know Collect Jurassic's going to be doing one soon, so keep your eyes there. But I have not pre-ordered any of these things at all. This was the one that tempted me the most. Kind of pricey, though. Like, I feel like it's a little pricey. But I know it's kind of iconic. Like, I kind of need to get it. I need y'all to convince me a little bit. But it's pricey, dude. I don't know. It's way bigger than I expected. I saw the lineup, and it has a good size to it. Look, I know it was going to be a big dinosaur in the movie, but the toy, I don't know why. I just thought it would be, like, smaller. But it's pretty big, and it's ugly in many ways. I just don't love that paint job. That kind of paint job has been one of my least favorite from Mattel. I really love some of the stuff Mattel does, but I feel like I continually see a paint job like this from time to time, and it's just like, it's one of the most boring paint jobs you could have. Now, I understand. Look, if this is the render that they were sent, good job. You did it, I guess. You know, like it looks similar. I just think that undertone, like that, like not the white of the unpainted hands and the jaw, but that tan on the most of the body is just one of the most boring colors like I've ever seen. And then that like mud just on top of it, it just makes it look like it literally fell in the dirt and mud, and it doesn't end up looking like a good paint job to me. So I'm pretty disappointed with the way this thing looks. And again, if that's how it looks in the movie, I guess, sure. But it has to look better than this in the movie, right? Like, it has to look better than this. I know I'm probably alone in not loving this or not liking this at this point, but I don't know. I just don't. The design is one thing. Like, I'm not talking about the design. Like, designs, I think is cool. I think it's crazy and unique, and I'm really interested to see how it plays out in the movie. But, like, toy-wise, the paint job specifically, like, there's some interesting stuff going on the arm, down below the elbow, but, like, not much else is very unique for me. I do like the rumble feature. It looks kind of cool. So stay tuned to see more of that. But yeah, that's the figure there. Not really in love with it. You know, I think actually here, let me go grab one dinosaur real quick. I have this one right here, literally. I didn't even realize. But it's sitting right here, and it's quite possibly the exact same paint job. But let's go to the big screen here. And this is the T-Rex from Camp Cretaceous. It's like, you know, and if that's what they're going for, it's quite literally the exact same paint job. And it's so boring. Like, I love this figure because I really like this motion. Don't love those teeth, but this is cool. That's the kind of stuff I love. But this color, to me, is not good. And that's the exact same color that you see on that figure. I don't know. It's just like a lot of the T-Rexes, I feel like, look that way. I don't have any others in here. I don't have any of the core ones. But, you know, I kind of wish they went for Even if it does look like this in the movie, right, and it's ugly like that, I kind of wish they went for a more unique design, kind of like the Red Rex or something. You know, not paint it like the Red Rex, but how the Red Rex is different from the Rex that we saw in Jurassic Park. I mean, imagine that they gotta try to make it more accurate these days, but I kind of wish it was like a little bit different than this. I don't know, whatever route you need to take to get there. But is anybody else? Nobody else is not too many comments here, but let's see. Spino Rex says the paint job isn't that great. You're passing. Sorry, I just missed some comments, but I'm gonna pass on Distortus. But it does look kind of cool. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the design, and I think it would have been cooler with like a gray design, maybe with honestly, if it was just like gray, light gray with a dark gray, it would have looked so much cooler, I think. But yeah, I don't know. You like the detailed skin texture? Yeah. I mean, I like the scrapes on the tail and stuff, like the way that kind of looks. I mean, most of the toys, it looks like it kind of got like saggy skin a little bit. So I don't know if that's going to be a part of it. That'll be interesting. But the toys are really good about that, at least. So, and yeah, Carlos says, I wonder if it can move fast in the movie, because it does have that really shuddery, like just like back and forth. So I'm interested to see if it actually does that. And I think if it does, dude, that would be very cool, and something we talked about quite a bit, actually, probably on like the Jurassic Wire or just any conversation with Aaron. The fact that like maybe some of the book stuff when we talked about the books, but the fact that the books like had to change the dinosaurs because they were moving too fast. Let me see if I can pull that up. I just want to see if I have like a quote or anything. So this is this Jurassic Park? Yeah, this is Jurassic Park. Let's find the word fast. All right, so version 4.4. Is that that must be a chapter title. Wu suggests to Hammond to move to version 4.4 of development and replace all the current stock. Wu says because they are real dinosaurs. Wu could make them better. They move too fast. He's afraid guests will think they are moving too fast. He could breed slower, more domesticated dinosaurs. And Wu thinks people don't want real dinosaurs. They want to see their expectations. Hammond says they are real dinosaurs, but Wu backtracks. Not exactly. They haven't recreated the past. They've reconstructed it. They're already modified, promote growth, accelerated development into adulthood. So why not make the dinosaurs they'd like to see? Dinosaurs are not real in Jurassic Park. So those are my notes from reading Jurassic Park. I try to take thorough notes so that I can summarize exactly what happened, just like that. So that's one of my favorite parts of Jurassic Park, is the fact that they have to replace all the current stock. So while I know this isn't exactly that, right? Like, this is, in a lot of our like speculation and stuff, we wondered if, and maybe it is, maybe some of this still is. I'm just thinking in my head, by the way, and you have no idea what I keep changing my conversation to, but a lot of our speculation centered around this is the original Jurassic Park production facility or whatever, and that they could have, killed off all the dinosaurs, replaced them with a new stock, which is what we saw in Jurassic Park, ones that are more domesticated, slower, whatever. But maybe they made a bunch of dinosaurs that were too realistic, too crazy, and that's what ended up wherever this island is. But that still could be true, because then we have to fast forward to 2010, was it? I think it was 2010 when this thing is created or a roundabout created. So, that still could apply, I guess, if they made this one too fast. But I like to think that that's kind of what they're going for. Because, David Koepp did refer back to the novels. So I think that would be kind of cool. The D-Rex colors are fine. I don't mind no underbelly this time. Just wish the paint went to the tail, or to the end of the tail. I mean, oh, yeah, like you mean on the back or whatever. They never do, dude. It's like same thing. Literally, this thing stops here. And then just regular paint there. So, yeah. And no, I haven't seen Beaver's videos. I don't really watch too many videos. I try to mostly contain my unique thoughts for the most part, even though we all tend to have similar thoughts. But that one, I think we've talked about that before. The fact that look at the head. That's like a very I don't know, beluga whale or some sort of whale that it just looks exactly like a whale that has that sort of capability. What's that whale that's in Finding Dory? Ooh, like where they make that noise. Dude, if this thing makes that noise, horrifying. You imagine that? Being in the jungle and they're like, something big's out there. What do you think it is? And then somebody's like, did you hear that? Ooh. And it's just the dumbest noise you've ever heard. Dude, let's go. Make me freaked out. Make me freaked out for what I'm about to see. Please. I don't know. Would be freaky. Yeah, just hire me, Universal. I can do those sound effects anytime. Ooh. Ooh. Does it have Godzilla 98 vibes? In what way? Because I'm blanking on what way that would have vibes for Godzilla. Would be scary. Yeah, I'm joking mostly, but it would be freaky. It definitely would be. It would be so weird. Well, yeah, best movie. Oh, you're thinking this has vibes. Okay, so best movie ever vibes? Hey, yeah. I know somebody who's perfect for the score. If you want to do a movie soundtrack, I don't know if I can say that anymore. That's messed up, man. That's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time, and they had to go and mess it up. The whale sound? Yeah, I don't remember the whale sound or anything. I don't know. It's been a minute. But anyway, that's about all I have. I should probably rest my voice. I apologize. Yeah, sorry. That's like that meme. It's the Christian Bale walking so fast and furiously, with the most angry face from American Psycho or whatever, and then inside the headphones is just me doing that. That sound effect. Oh my god. Am I excited for the King of the Hill revival? No. I don't care. That's not the button. I keep hitting the wrong button. No, unfortunately, I didn't care about it at all. Was that the show with the guy who talks like this? Doesn't he talk like this? Hey, what have you kids been doing? Hey, do I talk like this all the time? Dang it, Bobby. Dang it. Yeah, I think that's the show. I had never watched it. You surprised by that? I never watched it. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Don't get it amputated on my behalf. Yep, that's my specialty, is doing a voice of something I've never heard or never really watched. But yeah. Dang it. Anyway. That's all we got for tonight. That's all we got. So be sure to go back and check out me and Caleb. Caleb's been in here tonight. And we were on the episode 414 this week talking about Alexandre Desplat. I have to rush it when I say it. It sounds better when I rush it. If I try to say like Alexandre Desplat, that doesn't work for me. I can do Alexandre Desplat. That sounds better. Like if I do it that way. Dang it, Bobby, you told me the wrong name. Then I can do it. But but go listen to me and Caleb do that episode. I thought it was a great episode. We talked about like some previous scores. I think I missed it before, but I believe somebody had said like they're getting back into the Shape of Water score after listening. So I've heard some really good things. So keep listening, keep sharing it around. I love the episode, so go check that one out. We talk all about it for quite a while. And again, if you downloaded it and it was the incorrect time, for some reason it uploaded twice incorrectly, which I don't know why it uploaded twice to begin with. It uploaded like with a 52-minute runtime. Delete that, delete those two if you need to, and then re-download it. It should be like an hour and 21 minutes. So yeah, go go listen to that and let us know what you think. Comment somewhere. I don't know, anywhere. You can leave comments on Spotify, apparently. Go ahead, do it over there. And also go subscribe to the newsletter. I think I finally figured out what I want to write about. So it's been way too long. I haven't done it since February. It's now May. But I think I've got an idea, and I'm going to be putting that out pretty soon. So go check out that. Grim Grinny hosts. I don't know. We haven't recorded in a while, since April. That's only last month. But go check that out. And then the Forcecast, I'm recording in 15 minutes for Arc 4, the final arc of Andor Season 2. And, yeah, some more intense, heavy episodes and just making me cry straight up. Go listen to that when we post it. That should be posted by Friday. Keep your ears open for that one. And then, yeah, please go follow us elsewhere. You can find the podcast and myself over on Blue Sky, Jurassic Park Pod, and at Brad Jost. At Jurassic Park Pod over on Instagram. Why my phone stop? And then Letterboxd, writing some silly reviews from time to time. Go check me out over there, Brad Jost. I know some of you all are also in there as well. Oh God. Mr. Krabs. No, I don't know. I could probably bust that out, but I feel like that would just be so loud and obnoxious. And yes, I am streaming next week. Yeah, well, I think I am. Right? What's next week? Is there something going on next week? 21st? Yeah, I'll be there. Should be there. No problem. But yeah, we'll see you next week. Later, everybody. Appreciate it. The very end of Andor, they play. Yes, they did. Which I was interested in that because I was hoping for like more cues that were from like Michael Giacchino, kind of leading into Rogue One, because Rogue One takes that like Star Wars theme and flips it a little bit. And they didn't do that, so I was like, a little bummed, but like still it sounded great at the end of the episode. So I appreciated that inclusion there, but I still was hoping for like a little bit more tied to what we heard in Rogue One. Because once you start Rogue One, I think I was telling Yaroslav this before, but once you start Rogue One, it's like, whoa, now you're hit with big score all of a sudden, where Andor didn't necessarily feel that way. So I'll say that again on an episode of the Forcecast, probably. Come listen on Friday. But I'm going to go record that now. And when is the next season of Chaos Theory? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But as always, stay safe. Everybody, please stay safe and enjoy. Dang it, Bobby. Why you got me doing this at the end credits?